Hey guys, I'm a Forester here. Today I want to introduce you to my latest watch. It's a Fossil Q Founder. Now it may be a fossil, but it's no ancient artifact. It's a state-of-the-art smartwatch. This came to me as a Christmas gift from my wife. The unboxing took place on Christmas Eve and I've been wearing it ever since. I'll just give you my initial impressions today though, as I want to wear it for several weeks before giving it a full review. First off, let's go over what came with the watch. This is the packaging that the watch came in. Fossil has some very attractive packaging here. On the bottom of the box is some text about the software that drives the watch, and hopefully that's not so small that you can't pause and read. Now on another panel are some of the key specs, and I'm not going to go over those since you can just pause and read here. Alright, but besides the watch, what came in the box? Well, I've already taken it out, as I said, and you have a charging cuff right here that the watch sits on. I put this on my bedside table, and you just set the watch on here, and it charges wirelessly. Now you connect it to the outlet through this connection right here, and this is the cord that connects it. You have a wall adapter and a micro USB cord. They also include some pamphlets, some literature. There's some warranty information in here, as well as this quick start guide that I'll mention in a minute. And because it's Christmas, Fossil includes one other thing, a Christmas ornament. This was a little bit of a surprise. I wasn't expecting that. We didn't use it, but it's there if we want to. Now I want to go into a little bit of detail about this quick start guide, because one of my very first impressions was how little help Fossil gives you in trying to figure this watch out. So they do give you this publication here, this little pamphlet, but there's only 6 pages in here that are actually of any help that are in English. And I'm going to show you all 6 pages. Okay, there's the first 2. How to connect to your smartphone. Okay, there's page 3 and 4. And there's page 5 and 6. And that's all there is. So now you're fully equipped, just as much as I was, to get this watch up and running. Now if you're not at all tech savvy, I'm proof that these 6 pages are all you need. But if you're not tech savvy, you might want to stick with what you're wearing. Now I've been waiting and watching for the right smartwatch for around 2 years. I figured this was the time to buy one though, as the current generation of smartwatches can connect both through Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. I don't have to carry around a smartphone for this Fossil to get my notifications. I looked at many different smartwatches. I looked at the Moto 360 second generation, and it was actually my second choice. I came close to purchasing it. It lost out to the Fossil primarily because of price. Other smartwatches I considered included the Samsung Gear S2, the Huawei, and the LG Urbane 2. I chose the Fossil Q Founder primarily because it looks and feels like a real watch. Let me give you a close-up of it. I don't think I've done that yet. It's a fairly thick case made out of stainless steel. The bracelet's made out of stainless steel, but it has the look and feel of a real quality watch. At under or just about $300, the price was at least $50 to $100 cheaper than its competitors. Now, reviews of this watch, the Fossil, were mixed, and that's why I want to do a very thorough review after wearing it for several weeks. So I've been wearing this watch now for 4 or 5 days, and my initial impressions are positive. It has the heft of a quality watch. I was able to sync it with my different accounts, and I get my notifications, driving directions and all. This has already proven useful as we traveled over the holidays. It's as accurate as my Casio Wave Scepter, which was my most accurate watch, as this one syncs with online clocks. And I've only just scratched the surface of what it can do. There are some initial negatives though, and I want to go over those. It would have been nice to have had more detailed instructions. The startup guide points you to a Fossil website for the detailed instructions, but when I got there, the detailed instructions were the exact same simple startup instructions that are in this book right here. Also, battery life is a key issue. The initial battery life didn't even last one full day, but the watch was smart enough to notify me that it was turning off Wi-Fi because I hadn't been using it, and it was responsible for shortening my battery life. Since turning off Wi-Fi, the batteries lasted well over a day. The third negative is that I've already put a ding in the watch. Let me hold it up for a close-up shot and see if you can spot the ding. Now I know where it is, I know right where to look, but if you look at the top of the crystal, I think that's the best angle right there, right up in this area, you can see some cloudiness, and that's a crack that I put in the glass. And I know when it happened, and it was just a slight touch as I was walking, and my wife and I bumped wrist. So this obviously can't hold up to very rough wear. Now I can live with the crack if it doesn't get any worse, but it's like putting the first scratch in your new car. If it does get worse, Fossil included some shipping labels, and I guess I'll have to use those. I hope I won't have to. Stay tuned for the detailed review. Now this is a neat watch. I'm going to enjoy wearing it and learning all its features. I do know nobody's going to be fighting over my Fossil Q Founder at my funeral, but for me this is the best watch for these times. Y'all take care.